This is the Cool Talk Show with Steve.
Hi, I'm Alex Smith, and we are here interviewing Samuel Longhorn Clemens,
Please, call me Mark.
also known as Mark Twain, celebrated writer of the 19th century. So, Mark, how do you like Harrisburg so far?
I like it, but it can't hold a candle to where I grew up at.
Cobb County, is that where you're from?
Actually no. I was just there for their annual sausage fest.
And how was that?
It was drizzling with excitement.
Okay. So where are you really from?
I'm actually from Florida.
Florida. I gotta be honest, you don't look tan for the beaches of Florida.
Actually, there's no beaches in Florida.
There are plenty of beaches in Florida. Spring Break 94. Ask me about it.
No, there's no beaches in Florida. Missouri is landlocked.
Missouri, alright. Well, what was it like growing up in Missouri?
I had a very normal childhood. I was privately schooled. I was the sixth in my line of brothers and sisters. I went to a private school in Hannibal and had to get out of Hannibal. It was a man-eat-man world there.
Ha.
And then I went to St. Louis and became a printer's assistant.
Assistant to the printer, what was that like?
It was usual job, putting the letters in the press, and it was very interesting to me, and I was really intrigued by that, and I think that's how I got so involved in writing. That's where my passion for writing, I think, really picked up.
And you were a steamboat pilot also?
Yeah, I don't talk about it.
I'm sorry?
I mean, it was just this mistake that happened with like an explosion of a ship and my brother, the usual.
You said an explosion with your brother. What happened to your brother?
Well, see, I had some shenanigans, so I got kicked off the ship that me and my brother were serving on, and we were going to go meet somewhere where the two boats were docking, and his ship kind of blew up.
Next subject. So, tell me about your writing career. How'd you get started in that?
I got started like any other, really. During the Civil War, after my gang of people broke up, because after 2 weeks of the war we didn't really find anyone who wasn't really doing it for us. And steamboats, they weren't doing so well. I decided to follow my passion of writing, and I became a writer with the U.S. newspapers. I actually became very famous with one of my writings. It is called The Celebrated Jumping Frog from Calaveras County. And as you see, I brought my cup with me today. Yes, the Jumping Frog. It cost me 100 hay pennies. You can get this for $5.
Alright, so the topic that we've been waiting for, modern American comedy. Many would say it is lewd, crude. Hey, it's all up to you. What do you say about it,
Well,
Mr. Mark Twain?
Comedy today, what can I say besides just the fact that I just don't even know where to begin. Okay, punchlines. That's all it is. It's just punchline after punchline. And call me old-fashioned, but I just don't like punchline. It's just so annoying, and it's just like in-your-face comedy. Everyone's trying to be the Mike Tyson of comedy, just having the most punchlines ever. It's just terrible.
What do you mean by that? You want to give us an example?
Alright, punchline comedy. Off the top of my head, bam, joke. Alright, why does a chicken wear pants on its head?
I honestly do not know.
Because that's where its pecker is.
Okay. I like that one, actually.
5-second delivery, cheap laugh, nothing special. I mean, it's really, if it's a long story and you put humor in it, it's more creative that way than just having a 5-second punchline story and people laughing. Like, the way I write is very creative, and it puts so much more effort into it, I believe.
Okay, I can respect that. Well, what do you have to say about a comedian from today like Adam Sandler, a modern American comic, very respected among the comedy world?
Well, I have a lot of respect for Adam. He is a great guy. He's very nice and everything. And his style of comedy, I understand why people find it funny today, because people just want the joke right away. And that's what he does. He delivers it right away. But to me, it's like in-your-face laugh. You have to laugh at this. And it just doesn't work for me. I don't like having to be told to laugh. I like when someone sneaks a punchline in their story, and it's like, well, that's funny because you don't see it coming. But him, it's just like, damn, you see it coming. No disrespect to him, he's a great guy, but it's just not my cup of tea.
I'm sorry, I'm lost in your beautiful eyes.
Thank you. I hear to have a stoic stare.
Alright, well, I think that's about all the time we have for today.
Alright, I gotta go catch my steamboat time machine back to the 1800s.
Thank you for being on our show.
You're welcome there.
Yo, what's up, Zach?
Hey guys, what happened?
Some D-bag named Mark Twain came by and messed up my yard cut.